What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Budokai, and yeah, we are back yapping about some more Dragon Ball Super and back on the Xenoverse, trying to get the Platinum Trophy. That's the only reason we're playing Xenoverse while talking about these videos, or talking about these hot takes, or whatever you want to call them for right now about Dragon Ball Super. And let's just go right into it because I need to talk about this. Frieza, the Black Frieza arc, man. Like, Dragon Ball Super cannot end on that. Like, I don't know if that's hot take. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but I really don't think Dragon Ball Super should end on the Black Frieza arc. It feels like a waste to me because if we think about it, Frieza comes out of nowhere, and like, really got to talk about Frieza. Like, Frieza just coming out of nowhere, and now they kind of have a good excuse for him being strong with the whole hyperbolic time chamber he found on another planet, blah, 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 BS. So he's been training like crazy to get ready for Goku and Vegeta and possibly Broly as well. Like, there's no way he hasn't been thinking about Broly. Now that he's got to know that Goku and Vegeta somewhat are getting their claws in the Broly. Now, claws makes it sound like a bad thing. It is to him. But realistically, you know, they're really helping Broly out, control his power and all that good stuff. But at the same time, Frieza has been training for like 10 years. And if what doesn't make any sense, like if we think about it realistically, if Frieza grows at the level, now if he has a ceiling, you know, which I'm assuming he doesn't, because it really seems like Goku and Vegeta don't have a ceiling, and Dragon Ball doesn't really seem like there's a lot of characters with ceilings. It seems like the ceiling is whether or not you want to keep training. So if we just go along with how Frieza has been progressing, like Resurrection F type shit, this man got to Goku and Vegeta's level from not even Android Saga level, like Namek level, peak Namek though, you know, strongest of Namek. You know, Mecha Frieza was couldn't even beat the androids and Trunks' timeline type shit. Like, that Frieza was weak as hell because Trunks collapsed him like he was nothing. So that's just one thing. And he goes from being that level all the way to God, like Blue even. Like, he's not on par with Blue. I guess technically he was, but because he couldn't withstand the form for too long, he ended up losing to Blue because he got weaker and weaker as the time went on. But at the same time, he was at the level of Blue in, like, I don't know, 6 months. Like, can we talk about that? Like, he went from not even being able to beat Grade 1 Super Saiyan 1 to being able to be on par with Blue in not even a year with no real crazy training. This man was just doing jumping jacks and shit. And then he gets a hyperbolic time chamber and he trains in it for like, what, 10 years or something, it said? And now he just absolutely one-shots Goku and Vegeta. How are they catching up to this man? How are they catching up to this man? Are they setting up Fusion to be the way they beat him? Because I don't see anything else being an option at this point right now, unless Broly somehow tees up and is the one that does it, because Broly, you know, Broly's crazy. But a reason I say the Black Frieza arc shouldn't be the final arc, at least if it's the next arc, it shouldn't be the final arc. It would be a better way to put it, because, which it does seem like it is going to be the next arc after Superhero. I just really don't think that it would be a smart thing to do, because the whole point of Dragon Ball Super is all of the universes, and the Goku Frieza arc, the Black Frieza arc doesn't seem like it'd be going into all the universes. It would just seem like it'd be contained in Universe 7. Now, I know Dragon Ball Super has had 2 universal, technically 2.5 with the little expedition match with Goku and Toppo, but kind of had 2, 3, we'll include those acquisition matches, of interactions with other universes. Like, we have not seen enough of the other universes. We haven't even seen any other universe really besides 6 with the other Saiyans and stuff, and with Hit, and then we saw a little bit with Frost being on the run after Universe 6-7 arc. After watching, you know, their big fight and shit, they got televised to the whole world through GodTube or whatever the hell, and they know that Frost was a fraud, right? So we need more universes, like, because I'm assuming Black Frieza is just getting set up to be the final arc for Dragon Ball Super. It just really feels like that. I mean, if it isn't, that's awesome, because that's literally what I'm vouching for, if it's the next arc, because of the fact that, you know, if it's not the next arc, maybe we can see Vegeta actually kill Frieza, bro. Like, oh my god. I know it's something crazy to say, but let's be honest, Dragon Ball Super has been real fan servicey, you know, and just give us this thing here, bro. Please just let Vegeta get his clap back on Frieza, man. I feel like that's all I want, man. I feel like that's all a lot of people want to see is Frieza. I mean, not Frieza, but Vegeta really get back on Frieza. You know, he kind of does that in Resurrection F. He kind of just puts the beat down on Frieza, gets to beat him up all nice. But that's not really enough. That's not enough, if I'm being honest with you. He needs to finish Frieza and kill him, bro. He needs to be the one to fucking put him down in the dirt, man. I really feel like that's the only way to really make up for the what all Vegeta's been through. And then Goku came through at the end and robbed his dub at the end of Resurrection of F2. Like, I mean, it really just feels like Vegeta does get the short end of the stick a lot. And I like Goku more than I like Vegeta, you know? But I like every character getting their shine a lot more than I like, you know, or a lot more than I feel like putting it on my character favorites and stuff. So I really feel like it would be amazing for Vegeta to get back on Frieza finally after all these years. And then because it's not the final arc, Goku doesn't have to be the one to win. So, you know, Vegeta can be the one to win, because it would be a little weird for the final arc not for Goku to be the person to win at the end. And I know that. So that's the only reason I'm saying that this can't be, and then maybe Vegeta can clean up. Another reason, if Dragon Ball Super ends like this with us barely going to the other universes, that sucks. Like, we don't even get to see Universe 11. We don't get to see Jiren again. After Jiren, hoping he can see Goku again. Like, that's one thing I want to see. Like, not hoping, but like, you know, he's been changed by Goku, and he's like, damn, you know, that's Son Goku. He might have been actually a cool guy, you know, low key. I really wish that we get to see what happens there, what more will develop. Will Goku and Jiren fight together against a stronger opponent? Like, imagine that. That would have been fire. I would love to see Goku and Jiren fight together. I know that now that's kind of fan servicey, like really fan servicey, with Goku and Jiren fighting together. But we got to see Hit and Goku fight together, which was so awesome against, oh, I just got the skill. Oh my God, y'all don't understand. The whole last episode not last episode, but the whole last, oh my God, this camera angle is ridiculous. The last video where I'm talking about Gohan for 40 minutes. I did this mission over and over again. And I did this mission over and over again on stream, and I did not get the skill I need in order to get all of the skills to get the achievement. But back to what I'm talking about, like with Frieza and stuff. Yeah, and I really feel like it'd be a waste. It'd be such a waste of all of Dragon Ball Super to not include the other universes all the way at the end. I really feel like it'd be a waste. Can you lock on a Frieza? Why would I want to lock onto that? Thank you. And now I'm about to waste my Kaioken. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my God, can you hit him? Jesus. Oh, no, I meant to do Flash Strike. Okay, we're talking about Frieza, not Xenoverse. My fault, y'all. All right, so yes. And I really think other universes have not been used as much as they could have been. Like, Tournament Power was really cool. I gotta give it to that. Give it to Dragon Ball there. The Tournament Power was an amazing arc. There's no way it wasn't. It was a lot of fun to watch all of the universes go at it and stuff. But now we know so much more about the other universe. We've never seen Vegeta and Goku go to planet Sadala with Kaba and get to see all the other Saiyans again. We didn't get to see any of that. We didn't get to see Goku and Jiren maybe talk to Hit. Like, I don't know, man. I really feel like there needs to be a multi-universal threat that can have us go through all the universes, and that should be the final arc of Dragon Ball Super, where Goku can touch base with all the people he saw in the Tournament of Power, or the other characters can talk to them again, and Gohan can have a moment with Kefla, they fight together, or, you know, this is getting, I'm not saying that I need this to be like these characters need to fight together. They need to come back together after seeing each other in Tournament of Power. But I need something else on top of the end of Dragon Ball Super. But not on top of the end, on top of our Tournament of Power of seeing all the universes. I feel like it'd be such a waste to not go back in and give us more of the universes, and to just end it with Black Frieza so within Universe 7. Now, what I feel like is Frieza does have no bigger plans, knowing that there's a bunch of universes. So Black Frieza could be a giant arc where it spans across all the universes, with Frieza just going crazy and trying to take over across multiple universes. Now, if that's what they do, that could be fire. Now, they could end on that. But if they end on Black Frieza just being contained within the not Tournament Power, within Universe 7, I feel like that's really a waste. And I feel like that would suck. So all I'm saying here is that they need to use more universes. They need to bring Frieza, either let Frieza go after this arc and kill him off and then go into another big threat with multiple universes, or let Frieza be a threat that goes across all the universes, you know, or something crazy like that, because I feel like that would be all encompassing of Dragon Ball Super. I feel like it would just ultimately be a waste to not that let that happen, to not use the other universes again after showing them off. Now, the one thing that I am liking a lot about this, about Dragon Ball Super and stuff, at least past the manga and stuff, is we're seeing a lot more of Universe 7, which is super cool because Universe 7, you know, when you think about it from before, like we know that there's a whole big universe, but they didn't really make a big deal about it in Dragon Ball Z because a lot of things were contained on Earth and they went to Namek that one time. That was really cool. And then Goku learned moves on Yardrat. Like they kind of talk about how there's a whole other universe and a whole other, you know, not whole other universe out there. Their universe is there, and there's a lot of other planets with a lot of other living beings we can learn a lot from. So they talk about that in Universe 7 in Dragon Ball Z. And then now in Dragon Ball Super, we get to see more of the universe. We got to see stuff with Moro, we got to see stuff with Granola and the Heaters and all that type of things. I know Moro, you do go back to Planet Namek, but Moro was a big threat before in the Universe 7. So it just kind of makes sense to see a big threat in Universe 7 come back again, coming out of the prison and stuff. So I will admit that that's really cool, and that they have been doing a good job on that. Is he not over here? Hello? Okay. We gotta go find him. Yeah, so like I just feel like that's a good thing they've been doing with Universe 7 in Dragon Ball Super, in the manga at least, because the anime has yet to adapt the manga, which kind of sucks because there's so much good content in there. Granola and the Moro arc are honestly some of the best arcs in the entire show, and they're not being animated for some strange reason. Like Moro is top, like might be top Dragon Ball arcs in general. Like I really like Moro, and Granola is super fun. Granola is super fun arc. Granola is a really cool character. Granola is the best character, original character for Dragon Ball Super, in my opinion. I really enjoy his character. He seems really cool. He has a Trunks vibe, you know, like a Avenger getting revenge for his people type shit. And I like that. That's always cool energy to me. So I think that it would be a waste not to see him on the big screen at some point. And at the same time, it'd be a waste to not see that character again. I feel like Granola should have a place within the Black Frieza arc as well. I feel like it sucked if he wasn't there, because a lot of Granola's, you know, the whole point of Granola's arc was he was trying to, you know, get revenge on the Saiyans, blah, blah, blah. But Frieza's the one who sent the Saiyans. So in reality, he used to be pissed off at Frieza. And he did kind of, you know, he was pissed off at the Heaters because they were working with Frieza type shit. But at the same time, you know, he is just as affected, and has just as much reason, hey, Frieza, you know, like that Vegeta does. Vegeta has the same, not to the same extent, because of the fact that you know, Frieza literally killed his entire race, but you know, Frieza had a hand in killing Granola's entire race too. So I'm just saying, if they ended on the Black Frieza arc, I feel like that it would just be contained to Goku, Vegeta, and Broly fighting Frieza. I doubt Gohan will even pop up, and then they're gonna forget about the fact that Granola's there. And then we're going to forget about the fact that there's a bunch of other universes as well. And I think that would just be sad. That would suck for Dragon Ball Super's final arc to not be all the universes coming together one last time to take care of a big threat, or for universes to come together and us really get to see more of them. Like, we spent so much time in Universe 7 in the big universe saga, the big universe story of Dragon Ball. Not universe, but universes. You know, I don't know if anyone else is thinking like, man, I wish we got more of the other universes in Dragon Ball Super, because that's the cool part. Like, I wonder if there's probably not, you know, there's not more Saiyans out there, because only 6 and 7 are the almost said totally fail. 6 and 7 are the only universes that are twins, and the other ones that would have it to where they would have other Saiyans. But, you know, just people like Jiren, it's people like, I almost said Hit, because the Hit's in Universe 6, so it doesn't really count. And the Pride Troopers, like, what's going on there? Like, what threats are in Universe 11 to where the Pride Troopers really need to be a thing? You know, so like maybe a crazy threat from Universe 11 could team up with Frieza and do a universal spreading threat where they get crazy villains from every universe. Because like, if there's people that strong at that level of Jiren and all of them in other universes, there's got to be, you know, evil people, of course, that the other universes couldn't find, or that are like maybe in the prison, like Moro was for Universe 7. There's some type of galactic prison in every universe, and maybe there's crazy baddies in there, that baddies as in bad guys, that are going to be someone that could be a problem for our heroes, you know? So I just really think it'd be a waste. It really would be. Now I don't hate Frieza or anything like that. Okay, I kind of don't. I just really don't like how they keep being on Frieza, man. Like, I'm sick of him, honestly. Like, Frieza was really cool back in Z and Namek. I'm grateful for how he was, and I love how awesome of a villain he is in Z. He's awesome, but he was never one of my favorites, if I'm being honest with you. Like, Majin Buu. Okay, I don't really like Fat Buu all that much. Fat Buu is not really that cool, if I'm being honest with you. But Super Buu and Kid Buu are cooler than Frieza. Perfect Cell and the androids. Perfect Cell is my favorite villain in Dragon Ball. And then close second is Goku Black. So that's just how I feel on that. But at the same time, I really feel like Frieza had all of his uses in Z. But when he came back in Super, it was just kind of like, you know, Super is big. It's fan servicey, like I was saying earlier. But I really don't feel like he should have came back. And for him to get to that level, and we got Burst Rush. Oh my God, we were cooking this video. Let's go. But for him to get to that level so fast, and now for him to just be a par, now he's a big problem. Like, it just feels really dumb to me. It just feels really stupid. And it just feels like, oh my God, this Frieza, like, we know he's just always up to bad stuff. But for some reason, we just keep letting him live. Because Goku, I know Goku, you know, he's letting Frieza live because he knows Frieza will get stronger. He knows Frieza will put up a good fight. Like, yes, I understand that about Goku. I understand that. But at the same time, bro, like, writing, like, oh my God, let Frieza go, bro. I'm so sick of Frieza. Like, he was a main problem in Broly. He was Resurrection F. He came back after Namek. He was in them in the tournament. He's with them in the tournament of power. So we decided to revive him after. Like, can we talk about how dumb that is for Whis to revive him? Like, I thought the gods were supposed to be keeping order in the universe. Let's revive one of the most tyrannical. Let's literally revive Space Hitler because he helped us out. That was the least he could do. We let him run amok for how long? And now, because he helped us out right at the end of his life, literally at the end of his life, we'll bring him back so he can be an asshole again for another 25 years. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, I just don't get it. And we don't even know how long Frieza's race lives for. So, like, if Goku and Vegeta can't kill Frieza, Frieza could be, like, we know he's going to die, but, like, from the gods' POV, I guess they could intervene. But, like, if they can't kill Frieza, Frieza's going to be a problem for, like, 200 years if they live that long. Like, that's going to be absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Now, another thing that could be the case is, you know, if they want to keep going on with Frieza, they could bring back Cooler and be real, like, weird. Not bring back Cooler, but introduce him as an actual character. Now, that would be crazy. Now, would I be opposed to that? I don't know. Like, because I like Cooler. Cooler is cooler than Frieza, in my opinion. But I don't know if I want him to be an actual... Okay, maybe I should have brought someone to help me not get jumped. But, all three of them going to be here all at the same time? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I don't even know if hello, help. Okay. Yeah, so Cooler is cooler than Frieza. So if they kind of do something where Frieza brings back his family somehow, which I feel like he would have already done. Like, he doesn't really need them anymore because at the level he's at, it kind of doesn't make sense for Frieza to bring his family back after him getting so strong already, unless he brought him back before and said he trained with them and that's how he got so strong. But no way this man was in hyperbolic time chamber just doing jumping jacks for 10 years and he got to the point to where Goku and Vegeta is. And then he got stronger before by just doing mental training and he got to improve his golden form. Like, this man Frieza is the king of just doing random shit and getting stronger. Like, mental training got you that much stronger to where you can control your form you never got the chance to go into while in hell outside of it. Like, I don't know. Like that. Like, it can make sense because, you know, it's mental training. It's almost as good as, like, actual training, blah, blah, blah. I was supposed to beat these guys in 3 minutes. They are clapping my shit. Okay, I'm going to beat Super Buu right now. But at the same time, it's always something. Okay, let me not die. It's always something to get Frieza back onto the level that they just pull out some random BS. So I just feel like at the same time, they just need to let Frieza go, man. Like, either let Frieza be this ultimate final villain with all the universes coming together to beat him. Not literally, but, like, you know, have it encompass all the universes so we don't just go out on Dragon Ball Super not seeing Universe 6 again, not seeing Universe 11 and Jiren in them again. Not seeing, I mean, who else is even notable besides 6 and 11? Like, that's the ones we really care about. And there's those other universes that weren't even in the Tournament of Power that we didn't even see. Like, what about those universes that are supposedly good mortal universes that were too high of a mortal level to where they don't need to be in the Tournament of Power? Like, what happened to those universes? Oh my god, I was hoping you missed me. So that's really all I'm saying. I'm kind of yapping here because I really didn't think I'd get those items that fast, so we might just end it after this one. But just getting out my thoughts on how I think Dragon Ball Super should go and how it should end and where it should go after Frieza. If it does end on Frieza, how it should end on him. But I doubt, I somehow doubt that's how they're going to end it, even if it does end on Frieza. I feel like they're just going to give us, and what I really hope they don't give us is a resurrection to F2. Like, that's what I'm going to say right now. They better not give us no resurrection to F2 because I don't want to, he's just spamming this move, bro. Oh my god, it's so annoying. And then I can't do any damage to him. Okay. Why does he have super armor? Oh my god, I remember, I so do not miss this about Dragon Ball, about Xenoverse 1, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Please, Super Boo, please. Oh my god, y'all gonna watch me finish this mission now because I don't really have much else to talk about. I just want to know what you guys think down below. Go ahead and put it down below while I'm finishing this up. Bro, that teleporting vanishing ball can go to hell, bro. Bro, stop trying to do this, bro. Cut it out, bro. Alright, Kid Buu, you're last. I'm not gonna get the. Why does he still have super armor? That's the annoying part. That's such a good move for Kid Buu. For Kid Buu, it's really cool. Really cool move in this game. Actually underrated. Angry Shout, really cool. Okay, now I'm damaging him. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, Kid Buu. Thank you. Yes. So, it is under 5 minutes. Who is here? Hercule. Nice. Anything else to add about Dragon Ball Super? Nah, not really, honestly. I think that's just how I feel. Frieza isn't my favorite villain. They could bring back the Cole family a little bit, but I really feel like it'd be too ass-pully to bring back Cooler and King Cole out of nowhere. So I wouldn't hate it, I guess, if they could do it in a cool way somewhat. But at the same time, is this the move? Did I get it? Because if I'm getting it, bro, me doing these videos are a good luck charm right now. Because I've been doing those other missions for like, I did the other mission like at least 20 times and never got that. Hercule just got one shot. Hercule, you fell into that, bro. It wasn't even my fault. But yeah, the universes I feel like would be wasted if we don't see them one more time. I know I've said that 100 times now, but it's just because I'm just thinking about what to say while I killed Majin Buu. And I want to see the other universes that were too good. Maybe we can see a model universe, go through it at some point, and it shows us what it really looks like. Low crime, no evil big bad like Frieza walking around, do whatever the hell he wants. It's just, okay, I got a super soul. I can actually get the move. Nice. Okay. That's the luck I'm used to. That's the luck I'm used to. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me if I'm tripping tell me if I'm tripping if I think Black Frieza's not a good way to end. Unless, like I said, unless they go through all the universes and make it a big universal shebang. A big universal ending. Boom. I didn't even talk about Daima. Like, why? I didn't even try and put Daima Demon World into Dragon Ball Super because now they could bring up Demon World stuff and maybe Frieza could find out about that. That could be cool. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there. That's my thoughts on Black Frieza. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like and subscribe. Trying to hit 500 subscribers. So it'd be great if you could subscribe to your boy. But that's going to be it. See ya.